Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going over a pretty sick combo deck, the Tuskraider Sejuani deck. So this deck aims to use the Tuskraider, an 8-mana 7/7 that states plunder double the power and health of all allies in your deck and draw Sejuani. So the idea with this card is that you're going to be using Warning Shot to double the power of all units on your deck on turn 8 or sooner because you have some mana ramp. And then you're going to draw double power Sejuani and use that to steamroll over your opponent's cards, and you have some really interesting card draw options. After that, you have Salvage and you have Babbling Berg to either help you draw into the Tuskraider, and by the way, Babbling Berg can only draw Sejuani or the Tuskraider, respectively, hopefully drawing the Tuskraider, or after you've played the Tuskraider, it can help you draw your bigger units to help you win. Now, one problem with this deck, is that you have cards like Zap Spray from the other Babbling Bergs, and then some like Avarosan Sentries that are going to clog up what you're drawing double buffed. Now, I do have Trundle here, which, by the way, is a 4-power unit, so you don't actually draw it when you go to draw Babbling Berg. And other units like Trundle, that just have double power and are really strong once you get double power. And with the Ice Pillar you make with Trundle, you actually have quite a bit of power. Now I'm going to add a higher gun in here to sort of mimic the effect that the Ice Pillar has, which is the idea that you can kill your opponent's units using your units, since we don't have a lot of other removal. And of course I removed a Avalanche for that, because Avalanche is just not very good removal in most matchups. Now we do have 2 Ice Quakes to sort of deal with these mid-range matchups, like, I guess, Shen, what's her name again? Shen Fiora, sorry. So, the idea here is that against Shen Fiora, we're going to want an early start, so probably getting rid of Avalanche since it can't kill much, especially Shen with the double health, and we're going to keep Ice Quake because it can actually deal with Fiora pretty nicely. We kept Babbling Berg. We're going to keep Babbling Berg because it can help us draw one condition. We actually got 2, which means we have very good odds for drawing the Tuskraiders on turn. Of course, we got a little bit of mana ramp here that can survive Ice Quake. Really nice. We're going to take 2 damage here. Not very good, but still, I mean, there's not much we can do about it. Make It Rain could be good here for taking out the bird. It can also help to pop a Fiora's bubble. What they want to do often is play cards like Repost and, well, mainly Repost, and Shen, of course, Shen, to give the barrier so we can pop that, or we can just kill the bird here. So hopefully we don't see a Fiora right now. That would be pretty bad for us. Oh, okay, so we didn't see it, which is great. Fantastic. So we're probably playing Babbling Berg. No, wait, we have 5 mana, so we can play the Trundle. Didn't even see that there. Ice Pillar going to come in handy for taking out his things later game, just helping us solidify the win late game. And now we just need to get some of our early game stuff out there, which Ice Quake would be nice next turn. Now we could attack with Trundle right here, which I think I might do because we have Make It Rain, and he has Repost mana. The fact that he didn't play Fiora last turn shows that he probably was waiting until he had a Repost to protect it. So we're going to attack here. If he blocks with Fiora, we can pop the bubble and kill her, even if he reposts. It will kill our Trundle, but I feel like killing the Fiora here is going to be super important. It's basically his only win condition in this matchup because of our Ice Quake. We can take out most of his board, and once we get to late game, our stuff's going to outscale his, and we're just going to out mid-range him. So he did have Repost here, and we are going to kill the Trundle. Very nice. There's not a lot he can do now unless he has a Shen or another Fiora. Shen leveled up could be quite scary. The chances of him leveling it up fast enough are very low. So we are going to Icefell Archer. Almost called it the Sentry here so that he doesn't have an attack. And then we're free to Babbling Berg and hopefully draw into... Oh, so we drew a Sejuani, not the Tuskraider. We do have another Babbling Berg, which is great. Means we can actually draw the Tuskraider here. We're going to do it now, which feels awkward because we've had Trundle and even the Sejuani we wanted to play this turn. But we have to get our combo out next turn if we're going to outscale his board and survive. Gosh. Another Fiora is going to be very annoying here. He has Repost mana, so clearly he has Repost, so we're not going to attack. That Repost is going to be insane here. So he's going to give Shen the barrier, then Fiora the barrier, so we can't really stop Fiora from getting that one hit here. But we can activate the Tuskraider and hopefully kill Fiora with the Sejuani. Although his hand's quite large right now, so I'm not sure how easy that's going to be. He's going to kill one of our Babbling Bergs, which is fine. We probably are going to block the Shen here. Yeah, this makes the most sense. No reason to take damage, or sorry, take health off of our Tuskraiders when we have the 0-4. So yeah, this is going to be fine. Let's see what he has here. Let's see what he has here. I'm not quite sure. Ooh, River Shapers. That's harsh. With the Shen, he's going to be able to draw quite a few spells off this. Shen with River Shaper is a great combo for him. He's going to start the card draw engine. Ooh, that's rough. Yeah, okay. Well, we could have prevented that, but... Man, should we have played around that? We could have not blocked the Shen or just blocked with the Tuskraider. Well, I mean... Yeah, I'm sure we could have played around that a little bit. Alright, well, so here... We're going to play the Ice Pillar first. To give that Fiora vulnerable so we can get it with something else if we want to. So, since we know we have Repost, we have to attack Fiora with the Sejuani that has 12 health. Because even that, and then the Repost won't kill it. And we don't want the Fiora leveling up for free. We want him to force... We want to force out the save on it. We want to force him to save the Fiora without getting the kill value and getting closer to his win condition. Since he's only 2 away, that's very scary. He's used 1 single combat, so another one's not impossible. Although he's had 2 Fioras and 2 reposts. Well, no, he only had 1 repost. I think he has a repost here. But we can't be sure. So we're going to attack his Shen with the Tuskraider and attack the Fiora with the Sejuani, forcing him to choose which one he wants to protect. He's obviously going to protect Fiora, getting us the free kill on Shen, keeping him from leveling up, and making sure his only win condition here is Fiora. Now we're going to attack with the other 2 things to draw out the kills on the other 2. River Shaper is going to draw him a card here, kind of sad, but we have to do this because if he can just get, we have to kill it now before he gets another Shen or something. And we just can't stop the card draw very conveniently, especially in this deck where we don't have a way to stun anything but his strongest thing, and Fiora's going to stay around for a while. So killing the River Shaper here, he's only going to get 4 cards in hand, and we are going to outdraw him very easily here. Our board's much bigger. So our lose condition here is Fiora leveling up, or not leveling up, winning the game by having killed 4 things. And so we're not on the clock, he is, so we're going to have to try to drag this out as long as possible. And that's what Fear of the North is great for here. This pause means he has a single combat and is thinking about using it. Alright, so Spirit's Refuge into single combat. Yep, okay, so here we can use Fear of the North, and we've kind of won. Because he just used single combat and the barrier to try to get the kill here, right? And he would be 1 away still. So keep in mind now, he's had 2 cards in hand. We can kill Fiora pretty soon. Actually, he's in 3 cards in hand. River Shaper, annoying. We might want to kill that here with Icequake, because that's a lot of card draw. But Icequake does more harm than good, because he can still kill the Tuskraider if he has a spell here. And I don't know if we can risk that. We're going to play Salvage, I guess. Trying to get an answer or something. And I guess the play here is just a Trundle. I mean... Oh. I said the play was Trundle, but actually the Kindly Tavern Keeper makes sense, because that way it's harder for him to kill... for them to kill our Tuskraider with the Fiora, because they can't kill it with just a regular barrier. They have to have Repost. That might have been a mistake, though, because... well, Trundle wouldn't have done any better, right? But we could have gotten another... I don't know what the right play was there. What did we just attack here, right? I mean, nothing in our hand really changes anything. We don't have a way to activate the Plunder again. So, I mean, like, unless we want to play Trundle before the combat to make our attack a little bit better, or draw out... Let him use his mana, actually. Let's make him use his mana, so that way we know he is less likely to have a spell, or he won't have as much mana for spells. And I mean, if he's going to protect the River Shaper and Fior here, which he's probably going to do, we're in a pretty good situation, right? It's hard for him to have anything. And with our double buff, okay, there we go, we won. I was going to say, with our double buff Sejuani, it's going to be hard for him to live for an extended period of time if he doesn't win with the Fior, so... Yep, that was a pretty easy win. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this combo deck. Stick around and watch some of my other videos, and I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.